Hi guys, we're going to learn to solve linear equations for y in terms of x. Basically, we're going to write equations. What this means is you're writing y on one side, hopefully the left side, and then we're going to write the x on the other side. In some form, this is called the slope-intercept form, but right now we're just solving for y in terms of x. So we want x on one side, y on one side isolated, and x and everything else on the other side. So we're going to do these 4 problems, and hopefully this will be helpful. So the first one we have is 3x plus y equals 8. Well, what we want to do is, I'm going to do this horizontally. What I'm going to do is subtract 3x from both sides, and I'm doing this horizontally instead of down. So basically what I'm doing is from this equation to this one, I just subtracted 3x from both sides. Now what's that's going to leave you is y equals 8 minus 3x. And we solve this for y in terms of x because y is on one side and everything else on the other. Now if you want, you can rewrite this and put the negative 3x first and the positive 8 last, but this is basically what we're doing today. Okay, the next one, I have 3x minus 8y equals negative 4. To isolate y, the first thing I'm going to do basically is we're trying to do PEMDAS backwards, and we're asking ourselves, is there anything we can add or subtract to both sides to help isolate our x? Well, we can subtract 3x from both sides. So I'm going to rewrite this equation and subtract 3x from both sides. Just copy him down. And I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. Now, when combining like terms, this cancels out. You have negative 8y equals negative 4 minus 3x. Now, so we took care of that. Is there anything we can multiply or divide both sides by? Yes, we can divide everything. We need a positive y here, so we're going to divide everything by negative 8. So each term by negative 8. So what we get is y equals negative 4 over negative 8. You know this is going to change to positive. And we have minus 3x over negative x. So that's going to be positive 3x over 8. These two negatives here turn to positive. These two takeaway signs turn to positive. So our final answer is y equals 1/2 plus 3x over 8. Or you can write it as y equals 3/8 x plus 1/2. But this is fine here. Okay, the next one we have is x equals 3y minus 7. What I'm going to do here is basically add 7 to both sides. So in this case, I'm going to get x plus 7 equals 3y. And now I'm going to divide everything by 3 because I want to isolate my y. So we're going to get x over 3 plus 7 over 3 equals y, because these will cancel, and I've done it. If you want to put the y on the left side, just switch the equation around. You can also write the x over 3 as 1/3 x plus 7/3. Remember, this x, 1/3 x is the same as saying 1/3 times x over 1. So that's basically the same thing we had here. All right, and then the last one, we have another one. So what I'm going to do here is the same thing. I'm isolating my y, so I subtract 4x from both sides. These are like terms, so you know that cancels. You get 2y equals, and you just have to write them down. 8 minus 4x, divide everything by 2. And we get y equals 4 minus 2x, which is your answer. But you could rearrange this if you want and write y equals negative 2x plus 4. And the next one is the last one. I'm solving for y, so I'm going to subtract 3x from both sides. So this will cancel, because that will be 0, plus 3y, and I'm going to go ahead and write this out. 0 minus 3x. So you get 3y equals negative 3x. Now you can divide both sides by 3, and you get y equals negative 1 times x, which equals, I don't like that there, which equals y equals negative x. You don't have to put the 1 in front. And that's all.